Hello everyone and welcome to another video. It's your girl Scarlett, and today I'm actually very excited about this. We are about to dive into Zayne's Moonlit Dream from the series of Wander and Wonders. Now, looking at the premise, it's actually just one sentence. That's new. Would you watch the moon with me, my beloved? Oh my goodness. I can already tell this is going to be a sweet card. Despite the spicy scene that I'm seeing right now. Okay, let's just jump right into it. There he is! His side profile is so handsome. I climb into the passenger seat and place the wooden box containing a commissioned item on my lap. Yeah, I just got a donated jade pendant. Today, Zayne and I are blessed with a rare day off. We decided to make the most out of the nice weather by having a trip. But as soon as we left the bustling city, our plans were pushed off to the side because of an emergency mission. The Lincoln Museum needed help with transporting a jade pendant that exhibited unusual energy fluctuations for further analysis. I'm sorry, I just need to really appreciate this man's side profile. I mean, Xavier and Raphael have sort of charm. They're more elegant. They have very delicate features, but Silas and Zayne, it's they are handsome, like handsome. Like if you see them pass by on the streets, you do like a double take. That kind of handsome. For some reason, my hunter's watch isn't detecting anything.
最近关于星河能量波动的报道似乎不少。无论如何，先把他送回协会吧。
We have no choice but to head to the Hunters Association's building. That sucks. I'd be pretty upset if we're getting geared up for a trip and then work just sort of calls in. It would also be pretty unfair to my partner, but the way Zayne is being so calm and sort of understanding, it's really heartwarming. Despite the unexpected detour, the sunshine and good company keep me in high spirits.
怎么看着我笑？
Zayne glances at me and I playfully poke the corner of his mouth. He's struggling to hold back a grin. You're smiling too, you know? I was worried the mission would get in the way of our plan. Leaning back in my seat, I pat the wooden box on my lap. Although I'll always prioritize my duty in protecting Lincoln, someday I just want to have a quiet vacation with Dr. Zayne.
时间还很早，我们来得及继续郊游的计划。
Aw, and he's so positive too. As our car passes a curve, a tunnel comes into view and its navigation system chimes in.
前方即将进入隧道，请注意
我们来的时候
行驶安全。
经过这里，似乎没有这条隧道。
Yeah, I was thinking, how were they going to like open a portal and go? I guess they're going to go through a portal with the car? That's interesting. Will the car be there? Before we can ponder some more, the car is plunged into darkness. My hunter's watch sounds an alarm. That's actually pretty scary. I raise my wrist, watching as the energy readings spike.
怎么了？
Something's off with the jade pendant. I open the box and see the jade pendant nestled within it. The moment I touch it, warmth blossoms and surges. Energy radiates outwards. As if awakened by the pendant, my evil activates and triggers a resonance. Oh, that's interesting. So items can trigger her to resonate. The energy that bursts out from the pendant becomes stronger and stronger, accompanied by the threshold beeping from my watch. Zayne, Before the blinding white light engulfs everything, I'm unable to grasp Zayne's hand as he reaches out. I think the person in the background was saying either this is another missing audio. Wait, just let me listen. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I couldn't hear him very well.
刚出炉的蒸饼，又甜又糯。
Oh, Bat Tonggo. That sounds delicious. After resonating with the ancient jade pendant that hummed with protocore energy, I find myself in a town centered around Jade. The bustling streets are similar to one of Lincoln's fancy shopping districts, but the people here are dressed differently. It's already been 3 days. So far, I've passed off as a Jade censor to make money. Whoa, MC. She really knows how to, like, just, survive. I really admire that. Zayne, I wonder if you're here too. Here I am on a street corner. Like a hawk, I scan my surroundings for Zayne.
姐姐，我又来了。你帮我摸摸这块石头里有没有玉，好不好？
This kid sounds so cute. Sure thing. 5 cents. Same as always. That's cheap. Maybe I'm imagining things, but ever since I touched the jade pendant, I feel like I can sense the energy inside objects now. For example, let's see. There's Jade in this one.
太好了，姐姐你好厉害！上次你说那块含有玉芯的石头，被我卖了个好价钱。
By the way, how's your sister? A huge grin appears on the kid's face.
妹妹已经退烧了。
Aww.
她病了那么多天，一直在发烧。
Oh, he said Mei, so it's a younger sister.
多亏了今早遇到的游方大夫，医术高明。不过他也只是摸了摸我妹妹的额头而已。
Oh, okay. I think we already know who this is. That's it? I hope he's not a snake oil salesman.
说来奇怪，那个大夫给妹妹治病的时候，我看到他的掌心会下雪。
That should be signal enough, MC. Start going.
但一眨眼功夫，那些雪花就不见了。不知道是不是我眼花看错了。
Snowflakes. Zayne! Thank you for putting 2 and 2. Benno, do you know where that physician is now?
他的船就停在城外的船坞里，已经有不少人去找他问诊了。
Oh.
姐姐，我还没给你钱呢。
Aww. It's cute how he calls her Zeze. The flowers along the river are in full blossom this season. A faint floral fragrance permeates. Finally arriving at the river, I see a small boat docked at the pier. There he is!
真是谢谢大夫了。
不客气。对了，大娘，麻烦您帮我留意一个姑娘。
A familiar voice suddenly cuts through the air, and the anxiety that's been gnawing at me for days dissipates. It really is Zayne.
她大概这么高，衣着打扮或许跟大家不太一样。笑起来很可爱。
很可爱. Well, he didn't say she has a very beautiful eyes. He says when she smiles, she's very cute. That's the direct translation, at least. Oh gosh, that is adorable. Oh no.
放心吧，大夫，刚才你跟每个人都嘱托了找那位姑娘，我都听到了，一定帮你留意。
So he's been telling a lot of people, apparently.
那就有劳了。
The woman ahead of me leaves, and I quietly slip past the bamboo screen. Like she just passed her, and then she didn't think to like say, "Oh, this gulang is the girl that you're talking about." Inside the boat's cabin, Zayne sits hunched over a small table. Wearing a light robe, he's diligently writing notes about his patient's ailments.
坐吧，哪里不舒服？
Sir, hello. Hello, doctor. As soon as the words leave my mouth, Zayne looks up at me. I was separated from someone important to me. I've been looking for him for the past few days. And I can't seem to eat or sleep now. What do you suggest I do? Oh gosh. MC is just so coy. The music though.
给我。
Aww.
好卖。
Oh, okay. The music just got so dramatic. I hold out my hand. Zayne's fingers touch. I'm sorry, his chest is really distracting. Zayne's fingers touch my wrist and send a shiver down my spine.
脉象不浮不沉，从容有力。看不出你得了什么茶饭不思的病，是不是在拿大夫寻开心？
Exactly. I wouldn't dare. I would. If you see this doctor, look at this doctor. I would. I pull my hand back and lean forward, getting a good look at his face. To be honest, see you again is the best medicine I could ever ask for.
哦，原来是这样。但我还有一句遗嘱。
His ears are all red, excuse me. He nods, and the smile on his lips reflect the same emotions welling up in my chest.
留在大夫身边，以便巩固治疗。
Oh my god, just get married, you two, seriously. The moon finally peeks out from behind the clouds as the last patient leaves. I find myself at the boat's bow. I idly kick my feet in the cool water. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, this scene right now is beautiful. It looks so peaceful and to be MC right now. I hear Zayne walking toward me from behind, and the warmth of an outer garment settles on my shoulders.
在想什么？
You? He sits down next to me, his gaze drawn to my feet splashing the water. Shh, don't speak. I'm trying to see if there are any energy waves.
贴出的水花越大越高，能感应到的波动就越强。
I understand what Zayne is implying. I lift my feet out of the cold water and scoot closer to him. I heard you're some sort of god of medicine now. I guess you've been making a name for yourself while we were apart.
你呢？要不要和我讲讲这几天怎么过的？
I became a Jade detector. I rest my head against Zayne's shoulder comfortably and recount the details of my experiences.
听起来你在这里也过得游刃有余。我想起有人之前还在许愿，想要一个长长的假期。
This can be a long vacation.
现在，是不是有些像？
Yes, it does. Yes, but it happened so quickly and threw a wrench in our plans.
那没有星河力量的玉佩，应该就是我们来到这里的关键。找到它，或许就能回去了。
I definitely felt energy fluctuations here and there these past few days. They're similar to that pendant, but they're on and off. I wonder what's happening in Lincoln. I noticed MC has a very big sense of responsibility for protecting Lincoln, and it's becoming very evident the past few cards. I can't help but look up. At least the moon remains the same no matter where Zayne and I are. The scent of blooming flowers drift on the wind. He reaches up and tucks a stray strand of hair behind my ear.
协会少了一位惩恶扬善的猎人，或许不太妙。
It's also a shame AXA Hospital is missing a doctor who can treat people so well.
明天一早，我们就去仔细探查那块玉佩的下落。夜深风凉，进船舱休息吧。
But my feet are still soaked. Zayne stands up, his gaze on my bare feet before it shifts to the embroidered shoes I kicked off earlier.
鞋子也湿了，对吗？
Oh, I pressed that too soon, sorry. Before I can respond,
上来吧，背你进去。
Wait, I'm sorry, that just went so fast. Before I can respond, he turns across. Oh, he's giving her a piggyback ride. That's cute. I wrap my arms around his neck and Zayne stands up while I'm on his back. As we walk, I lean against his shoulder. My fingers touch the soft ends of his hair. He does look like he has like soft hair. Zayne, what if we can't find that jade pendant? Or what if we do find it, but I can't resonate it, which means we can't go home? And say we do manage to return, what if 100 years have passed in Lincoln while we were away?
你的怎么办好多。
怎么办呢? My fingers slide down from his neck. I pinch his earlobe. I'm trying to consider all the possibilities.
但这些预设有一个共同点，
We're always together. Which is?
至少我们在彼此身边。
I tighten my grip around Zayne's neck and nuzzle my cheek against his. Yeah, with you here, everything will be okay. To be fair, he is a doctor. I can literally be safe with my life in his hands. Like, for real. Not only does his personality assure me, his occupation assures me even further. Sorry. The next day. Weather. Clear skies and barely any cloud in sight. Perfect for an outdoor trip. Personnel. Vestis and Zayne. Objective. Find the Jade Pendant with Protocore energy. What is she narrating their mission? We've looked everywhere and we still haven't found anything after all this time. I'm sorry, but it just looks gorgeous right now. Gosh, just look at this man standing there. By the way, that Baitangao store we passed by earlier looks amazing. How about we buy something from there after we check out this jade shop?
也好。
Sounds like they're on a trip already. With a knowing grin, the clerk eyes Zayne and I.
人家说君子如衡，美人如佩。本店的宝贝最适合男女互赠定情了。
这位小哥若是放在领空，一定是商场里的销冠了。
The jade wares on display are impressive, and the clerk continues to be enthusiastic and hopes we buy something. But unsurprisingly, the jade pendant we need isn't here.
劳烦小哥了，我们再去别处看看。
没有喜欢的吗？二位先别急着走，我这里还有个镇店之宝。
The actual jade they're looking for? The clerk brings out a brocade box and dramatically opens it. Dramatically opens it. How does he do that? Inside a stunning jade bracelet that shimmers with a surreal green light. It's gorgeous, but it's still not what we're looking for. I close the box and hand it back to the clerk. Oh. Zayne follows my gaze to the narrow alleyway near the store.
小哥，请问那边的巷子是？
我们这儿最有名的老玉匠就住那儿，那老头的手艺顶尖，就是脾气太差了。前阵子有个外乡的小伙子要拜师学艺，结果听说了他的臭脾气之后，连来都没来。
A Jade Craftsman. Oh, right. They mentioned the Jade Craftsman before in that preview. Zayne and I exchange a knowing look. Two of us quickly leave the shop. Oh, poor guy. No, poor guy. The deeper we venture into the alleyway, the stronger the energy fluctuation.
请问，有人吗？
The door creaks open to reveal a grumpy old man. He frowns at us, and the sight of Zayne seems to turn it into a scowl.
不是托人捎话，不来跟我学手艺了吗？
Oh, he's mistaking him for the craftsman. Does he think you're the apprentice who ran away before the first meeting?
老人家像是眼睛不好。师傅莫怪，我有苦衷。
什么苦衷？
The old man is skeptical of Zayne's sincerity. However, when he looks at me, he opens the door and steps back.
算了，进来说吧。
We enter a courtyard filled with jade of various sizes. My gaze immediately lands on the one emitting the protocore energy. But while it appears to be identical, it's not the jade pendant at all. It's a chunk of raw jade that's the size of my palm. Oh, it hasn't been processed yet. Zayne, there's our target.
说吧，你有什么苦衷？这姑娘又是谁？
我来，还是想跟您学雕刻玉石。
那你之前为什么食言？
家中不同意我与意中人在一起，就擅自捎话，说我不来学艺了。
那现在是
He really thinks, what's the word again? He thinks quickly on his feet. Is that the phrase? I don't know. I'm not familiar. The old man gives me a look and then glances at Zayne. His expression goes from puzzled to empathetic. He snorts. Is he misunderstanding something? Oh my god.
私奔。
Oh, of course. Zayne's ears slowly turn red. Look at him. And I blush. Oh no. Oh, poor Zayne. Of all the things. Oh my gosh. There's something about a very stoic man blushing for the simplest or the smallest things, and it's just so cute. I'm so weak for this trope.
我学雕玉的目的，原本就是为了亲手雕刻一枚玉佩。
He takes my hand that's under my sleeve. He gently squeezes it. Oh no.
赠予她。
Oh my gosh. I mean, he's not exactly lying. He would give it to her in the end.
原来是要做定情信物。不过雕玉这种活，最重要的是心要静，神要定。若是心中杂念太多，不够专注，可雕不出好作品。
如果是一心一意，为了雕刻出定情之物而学艺，是不是也当得上某种意义上的专注？
He's still blushing, by the way. His ears are still red.
这小伙子还有几分能说会道。不过，话说在前头，学艺归学艺，我这里的玉料可都不是便宜货，
Understandable.
钱得另算。
He's a doctor. He's been doctoring for the past 5 days. Was it 5 days or 3 days? I can't remember. Bet he got a bit of money from it, right? Zayne and I sweet talk our way into using that jade chunk. We claim we have a special connection to it. It's strange, even though the energy emanating from it is exactly like the protocol energy from that pendant, I can't resonate with it. After brainstorming for a bit, we decided to try turning this jade into a pendant. $10, $20, $30, $50. Alright, let's call it a day.
姐姐，你刚过午就要回去了吗？
I have to deal with some things.
你这些天总这样说，不会又要去排队买糖糕吧？啊，那位大夫哥哥还真是爱吃甜食。
You're right, but I have other errands to do. Taking care of Zayne is my #1 errand. Benno's brows furrow in confusion. I can't help but chuckle and mess with his already crooked bun. Fetch him after class. Why was it written like that? Holding a bag of fresh bai tangao, I arrive at the alleyway where the craftsman lives. Like before, it's not long until the new apprentice emerges from the craftsman's residence. Oh, okay, that's what she meant. Someone's been working hard as an apprentice. I should be diligent in expressing my support. The smile on Zayne's face widens.
念书的时候，如果有人对我这样挂怀，大概我每天最盼望的时刻，就是下课。
Isn't that the case now?
更会。
I shake the bag of baitangao, the sweet scent filling the air. They're still warm and it's osmanthus flavor today. Do you want some? I'm about to shove the bag into Zayne's hands when I notice something. There are new cuts over his fingers. Oh no. Wait a second. You have even more wounds.
学雕刻的新技法之时，难免会有小伤。
Seeing my worry, he slowly holds up his hand so I can check.
师傅给了药，已经涂过了。
That kind of hurts my heart a bit. He already has a lot of scars. I wouldn't want him to get any more. Taking care of your hands like this, it's as if I'm seeing a chief surgeon getting ready to operate.
以往在术前清洁双手之后，是会麻烦旁人代劳些事情。
Really? I grab a white round baitangao from the bag and hold it up to his mouth. I don't see this as troublesome. Ah, MC.
你也不是旁人。
Walking along the street decorated in flower petals, Zayne and I share a bag of Asmanthus baitangao. We eat them one bite at a time. That baitangao store will have chestnut baitangao tomorrow. Do you want to try them?
真拿我当小孩子，天天变着花样的喂吗？
He actually says, "Are you treating me like a kid?" Instead of "Am I a bottomless pit to you?" I don't know why they changed it, but yeah.
明天不用来接我放课了。
Why? I respond with an inquisitive look, and a smirk spreads across Zayne's face. Oh, is he almost done?
有人忙着做生意，是不是没有注意到，城外那座小山景色很好，很适合郊游。明天我们去那里走走吧。
Oh, they're going on a trip. The scenery is beautiful. The river winds around the bottom of the hill, and there's a vibrant greenery as far as the eye can see. Zayne and I appreciate the view, taking our time until noon. Then we walk down and reach the riverbank. The water is crystal clear and refreshingly cool. Fallen flower petals dance on the current as they travel downstream. You're not learning how to carve jade today. Isn't this basically skipping class?
是担心我被老师傅责骂吗？安心。这些天，他总夸我进步神速，还叫我静心完成收尾工作，不必日日都去了。至于玉佩，我不说，你应该也能察觉到。
The energy fluctuations are getting stronger with each passing moment. By the time the pendant's done, it should be identical to the one we had in Lincoln. As I say this, I crouch down and put my hands in the water. The floating petals scatter. I wonder, do you think that antique jade pendant is actually your handiwork? He picks up a lone flower that was stranded on the gravelly riverbank.
或许，就像这朵落花，你我在下游遇到了它，然后又因缘际会，在上游见证了它落下的过程。
My head hurts.
那便不想。
A soft tap lands on my forehead from his index finger.
看我。
I raise my head and suddenly a cool touch graces me as he tucks the flower behind my ear. The jade pendant will be finished once a few more days have passed. Tomorrow we'll take it to the craftsman's house, which also means the elopement will end. After dinner, I walk up to Zayne's little table. I'm mesmerized by the jade pendant that's almost complete. Even if you're pretending to be a half-trained apprentice, you're talented.
有些人的摸石生意，不也是如火如荼？
It's a win-win, right? I save us money and you carve some jade. The jade pendant is as smooth as silk. I trace the intricate patterns with my finger. Zayne, can I try? Surprisingly, he steps back. He offers the carving knife to me. Oh, that takes a lot of trust. I used to draw a lot, but then if someone asked me, "Can I try?" I'd be like, "Hell no." Like stay away, back off, and leave me the fuck alone.
来，
But what if I mess up? All that hard work you put in.
如果它真的就是我们在领空见到的那块玉佩，我想，也许我们共同完成，会更有意义。
Oh gosh, seriously, this man has... Oh gosh, okay. Why are we caressing his body? I sit on Zayne's lap, mimicking the movements earlier. I pick up the carving knife. Oh, that's cute!
倒是有模有样。
Zayne's warm hands quickly envelop mine. It's a stark contrast to the cool Jade.
手指可以放松一些，别握这么紧。
Like this?
嗯。
The carving knife touches the cool Jade. I follow the lines he already made, deepening them each time.
这里要用点力。再试一遍。
I'm sorry, but why is this so suggestive in my head? Especially the way he says it. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to get my mind out of the gutter for a minute there. Seeing me get the hang of it, Zayne lets go of my hands. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. That was a very innocent line. The cabin is quiet. The only noise I hear is his breath tickling the back of my neck and my ears. Very innocent indeed. Oh god, okay, what is going on? Okay. I'm sorry, what? Okay, oh, okay, alright. Okay, I know what's happening. He's sleeping, okay. Zayne, look. After working for so long, I set down my tools. Pleased with the result, I turn around. The man behind me is bathed in moonlight. I find myself face to face with a gaze calmer and softer than the moon's glow. Never mind, I take it back. I have no idea why we had that ASMR scene. How did you...
要继续吗？
what? What's what? Our faces are centimeters apart. Even the impact of heartbeats is palpable. Well, do you want to keep going? I feel like the devs know what they're doing with this writing. As the moonlight's luminescence grows like embers being stoked, Zayne's eyes return to the jade pendant I set down. A faint smile plays on his lips.
剩下的就交给我吧。
Okay. Very innocent. I get up to sit by the window. The cool breeze above the river washes over me, and the warmth from before slowly fades away. Moonlight paints the river a striking silver, and a perfect image of the moon sits on the water's surface. I reach out in an attempt to hold the moon's reflection. The sound makes me turn my head, and there stands Zayne, his chin propped on his hand. He's watching me, a spark of curiosity in his eyes. What, do you want to appreciate the moon? Or is the scenery too beautiful for carving jade?
我是在笑有些人，光是看月亮还不够，还要学小猴子去捞水里的那片。
Zayne? Okay, if I find Zayne staring at me like that, I would melt on spot. The moon's reflection on the water surface is a complete circle. The chirping crickets along the riverbank begin to sing a new song. If all goes well, we should be back in Lincoln by tomorrow around this time. The faint sounds of waves lapping against the boat's side with my quiet murmurs. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, that was so fast. I was so caught off guard. 1 second. Do you think there's a moon as beautiful as this watching over Lincoln right now? Okay. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this scene. Okay. I'm ready. He's already asleep? Sorry, 1 second. Wake him up. Okay. 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 You do you, MC.
我醒来的不是时候。
Test you. Okay. What I feel like I'm watching something I shouldn't be watching. Like I'm intruding or something. Carving jade requires a clear mind. This is a test. Oh, okay.
有的人耐不下心来钓鱼也就算了，就连看月亮也不专心，还要考验我的定力。
I'm sorry. MC is so real for like immediately placing her hand in the one spot where his skin is exposed. Real! MC is real. This is real representation right here. Oh, just, oh my gosh, his face. Look at him. The way he looks at her. To be MC right now. What? 等一下。I can't focus on anything, but you can't maintain a clear. Maybe we shouldn't stay together. Oh, what's she implying?
当心！
Oh. That looked like it hurt. No. What is with the rocking and Zayne's scene? Seriously, I need to know. What are you looking at?
看月亮。
Oh gosh.
今晚好像确实不适合钓鱼。
What are you gonna carve now? So it's a night suitable for carving MC? Okay. Your Shifu won't be too thrilled if you fail to hand over the finished pendant tomorrow.
那就只能
No.
怪钓鱼的人定力不足。也怪月亮。
Okay, wait. Pause. What he said in Chinese was a little different.
怪钓鱼的人定力不足。
Blame the craftsman who can't concentrate.
也怪月亮。
And the moon. This one is a direct translation, and the moon. But actually, because he said, what are you... Because when we asked him, what are you looking at? He said the moon. Basically, he says, let's blame him, Zayne, and MC. Basically. That the two of them can't get their hands off of each other. But it was very poetic. It was cute. It was sweet. And, yeah. I am melting. Seriously. When can I get a Zayne in my life? Dear Lord, I am begging. Please, just throw me one. Anytime now. A finished jade pendant sits inside the box. The old jade craftsman holds the pendant up. His brow is furrowed, and for the first time, I see nervousness on Zayne's face.
技法还显生疏，纹路嘛，也不够细致。
Despite his critique, the old man couldn't help but turn the pendant over in his hand. His gaze reveals a hint of admiration.
我问你，你雕的时候有没有按照我说的清心静气？
Depending on what they did last night, it's probably why it wasn't exactly steady. Zayne and I exchange a look before we sheepishly avert our gazes. Yes, please, just advertise what you guys have been doing last night.
算了，拿回去吧。
Before Zayne can say anything, the old man puts the pendant in the box and shoves it our way.
Oh.
He's like, I can't stand this shit. You guys just leave.
虽然还有诸多不足，不过可以出师了。
Fantastic.
谢谢师傅。
Before the old man, I place a pouch filled to the brim with coins on the table. Sifu, may I ask if this is enough to buy the jade?
小姑娘，你没听过
No.
玉有价，情无价。
Oh my gosh, that is really sweet.
定情之物，我还收什么钱？
Aw, that is so sweet. That's really sweet. We leave the craftsman's place, the sky is dyed in twilight's colors, and many shops are closed for the night. The area's daytime bustle fades. Some people hurry home while others, exhausted from work, shuffle along. With our worries gone, Zayne and I walk hand in hand to the city outskirts. When we pass the jade shop we visited earlier, we can't help but stop for a few moments. Oh, it's that shop clerk. I can hear him faintly. Before long, a couple with beaming smile leaves the building. The girl wears the jade bracelet on her wrist. I'm happy for that clerk. He finally sold the store's most prized possession.
也恭喜玉镯等到了他的有缘人。
Moonlight shimmers like spilled silver paint. Zayne and I sit side by side on the boat. The jade pendant emanates with the energy that whisked us away from Lincoln. It's begging to be resonated with. Before I can touch it, Zayne moves it out of my reach. They want to stay longer?
等一下。虽然雕刻这枚玉佩的初衷是为了回到凌空。
He takes my hand and places the beautiful carving in my palm.
但我说想将它赠予你，也是真的。
No. The pendant emits a soft glow like moonlight. A warm energy washes over me, and I trigger a resonance instinctively. Oh, sorry.
这次记得牵紧我的手。
His gaze, bathed in moonlight, possesses a silent intensity that speaks volumes. From now on, my hand will always find his. Why did that feel so short? That was a really cute one. I don't know why, but I think it's because we just saw his branch story. I'm reading this afterwards. I feel like their dynamic in this card shows that they've been together for a pretty long time, like a really long time. They're very honest with each other about their feelings, which I really like. That's the thing though with Zayne. I realize MC is a bit different. Like she is still shy. That is like a thing about these otome games, right? The girls are always like the blushing virgins. So she's still sort of shy, but she's a bit more honest about her feelings. And I wonder if it's because out of the current 4 love interests, she knew Zayne before the whole thing. Like she remembers him in her childhood compared to the others. And I wonder if that has this thing where she really openly relies on Zayne and is quite honest about it. And it's refreshing to see. Not to mention Zayne is so... I think it's also because Zayne is so reliable. Not to say that the other three haven't been showing how reliable they are, but in here, I guess MC is really feels safe with Zayne, and you can see it. While the others, their relationship are still progressing. Like, let's say with Xavier, they had this old married couple vibe going on. With Raphael, you know, I love that guy. I love his backstory, but his relationship with MC still feels a little strained because he is hiding something, right? And I guess even MC can feel that he's hiding something, although she wants to trust him. And then the whole thing with Silas, it's still growing, and at the same like I mentioned before, we still know nothing about Silas, so it's really hard to say where they're going right now, but it does look like he's trying his best to shower her with love and affection, and it's very hard for MC to just take that affection point blank. Like, I think she sort of feels guilty about something, probably because of her position as a hunter. But yeah, so far the most comfortable relationship I've seen so far is her relationship with Zayne. The hurdle that they had to go over was him not opening about his trauma, or him being a little stoic, but then they do seem to work around it, which is nice to see. I really like this card. This card was really cute, and I don't regret pulling it either. So it's hard to say. I so far I haven't really regretted pulling any cards. Maybe apart from the workout one. I'm actually not as fond of the workout cards compared to the other cards that I've gotten so far. But yeah, this series, the Wonder and Wonders series, loved every card. Really loved it. But yeah, so that's the end of that series. I hope you guys enjoyed this movie. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.